This World Summons Too Many Heroes is a tabletop RPG about regular people being pulled into a fantasy world to become heroes, demon lords, goblins, talking swords, or any kind of adventurer you could think of. Go on an isekai adventure in the Kingdoms of Ceria, where summoning scrolls have been scattered across the countryside, and people are recklessly using them to steal people from other worlds and bring them into this one with new powers gifted to them by a goddess of reincarnation. 10 years ago, the Kingdoms of Ceria summoned a hero from another world to save them from the undead army of the Crypt Lord. That man was Yuya Muto, a powerful sage with a special power that allowed him to create spell scrolls just by touching the mage whose spell it was. He succeeded in saving the kingdoms, and when he retired for a quiet life afterwards, he created hundreds of copies of the summoning scroll for if heroes were needed again. However, as soon as he disappeared into the mountains, the kingdoms started coveting each other's scrolls, and fighting broke out everywhere for their control. After a decade of scroll theft and reckless misuse, people summoned from other worlds are now all over Ceria and creating more chaos than ever before. To restore the peace, the scrolls must be collected to prevent further tragedy. This World Summons Too Many Heroes was first released digitally on itch.io in 2021, followed by the Goddesses expansion in 2022, the Dungeon Tower expansion in 2023, and the Season of the Sage expansion in 2024. This project would be the definitive edition of the game, including the core rule set and all 3 expansions. The game uses the Lumen system, designed for power fantasy action games, with fast combat and a tight gameplay loop. Players get a chance to regain their strength with every enemy they defeat, making it a game about taking on insurmountable odds and showing off your powers in battle. Players take on the role of summoned adventurers in the fantasy world of Ceria, fitting into one of the following 6 archetypes. The hero, an adventurer summoned by a grand mage to protect the Kingdoms of Ceria and defeat powerful threats. The demon lord, brought to Ceria by ambitious evildoers looking for a powerful dark messiah to lead them. The tragedy, a victim and escapee of a sinister organization summoning adventurers to try and steal their powers. The reincarnated, a recently deceased person given an unusual new monster, beast, or weapon form to replace their human body. The myth, 2 souls in one body, one of a regular person, and the other a legendary hero or mythical creature. The bystander, pulled into this world by accident and trying to make do with the powers they've been given. There are 25 classes to specialize in, including Alchemist, Black Knight, Brawler, Hunter, Magus, Phantasm, and Spellsword. The definitive edition of This World Summons Too Many Heroes will have a new, fully illustrated cover by Lime Lemons 27, and new layout from Paul Etten Majovic. Digital-only backers will receive this definitive edition rulebook as a PDF file in both spread and single-page layout formats. Physical plus digital backers will receive a print copy of the book in A5 softback format, shipped to an address of their choice. They will also receive the digital PDF files of the definitive edition rulebook. Summoned hero backers will receive physical plus digital benefits, and will also have the opportunity to create an NPC in the game. The character will have a face portrait, a backstory, a unique gift, and a plot hook for players to use. Kingdom Lord backers will receive the benefits of the Summoned Hero tier, plus the opportunity to create a kingdom in the world of Ceria. This can be connected to their NPC, and will include a description of the kingdom, names and short descriptions of some of the locals who can be found there, and a series of plot hooks for players to use. Additional funding that goes over the target amount will go towards improving the game. The first of these stretch goals is the expanded art budget. At this level, I will increase the art budget to include more commissioned illustrations in the game. The second stretch goal is the dust cover. At this level, every physical copy of the book will will come with a manga-style dust cover and alternative wraparound art. The third stretch goal is the Expanded Kingdoms. At this level, the game will get a new section detailing several of the kingdoms in the world of Ceria, as well as providing new enemies, plot hooks, and other tools for players. Collaborating writers will be hired to help with this.